Hey everybody! So we're going to be looking at trailer number 3 for a Russian horror movie, The Bride. I guess in Russian it's pronounced Nevesta. I don't know if I got that right. I did a reaction for the first trailer and it looked pretty interesting. Like if you can see on the poster here, her eyes are painted over her eyelids. It's very creepy. But let's check out trailer 3 and we'll see if they got anything new for us from, or anything different from the first trailer. No English subtitles. That's creepy. Death pictures. The Bride. This is supposed to be like 100 years later. Oh, she looks just like her. That's creepy. I like that. That was in the other trailer too. That is awesome. Oof. It's gonna have some great horror imagery. Hebecta. Navista. Nice. Alright. So, what I like about the way that they shot this movie is the background in the house, the production, very dark and gray. But some of the main characters for the present day are well lit with brighter colors. So like the skin and the white dress, and they all look bright and current, while everything else looks very gray and ominous. And then the stuff from the past was a very yellow tint to it, which is because, you know, they're holding fire basically as their light for the outside shots, so you need a yellow light. But you get a different color palette for every part of the film. The past is very clear that it's the past. The present is very clear it's the present. And then the underworld, or that's how the production is made to look, like it's the underworld, has a very gray tone. I'm also liking a lot of these, the creepy shots. Like you have a lot of shots in horror movies where a lot of scenes where they touch the shoulder. You're like, oh. But to touch the shoulder and it turns around and it's her, and then her shoulder gets touched on and it's her. Like, that's pretty creepy. I like that. You haven't really seen that specific scene in a movie before, I don't remember. The whole death pictures, which was actually very common in the 1800s and early 1900s, where they take a picture of the recently deceased. They also did death masks where they would put plaster over the face so that you could have a death mask, like they have a death mask of Abraham Lincoln. So it's already a creepy premise just having a photograph or a guy that takes photographs of dead people as a living. And then you intersect that with the whole possession and ghosts and that kind of thing. Makes for a good horror movie. I would want to see it. It looks really good, something like Sinister. I'm interested, and I'm interested in seeing how the director plays on some of these fears. I see a lot of the kind of jumpy stuff, the crawling on the floor, but it doesn't look smooth. It looks choppy on purpose. Little things like the wind blowing on the dead bride and she tilts her head to the side. I want to see what else the director throws in there for creepy things. Obviously, he's not going to rely on just one thing. Like some movies rely on one thing. Like the main bad guy, only has the hair in front of her face and she moves choppy, but that's it. They don't have any other interesting directorial shots. And so I think this movie should have some good stuff in it. But what do you guys think? Comment below and let me know your thoughts. Like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you in the next video.